What's wrong?
What was it? The year of the Great Famine?
Is it 18? Was it 1847 around that?
I think you're right.
I need to check it now, but. Why are you crying?
Pardon?
Why are you crying?
When I read it, I know that was there. That was true. That wasn't something you made up. Something.
No, I know. You were writing about the truth.
We read it and you listen to me.
What was that?
When was the Great? What year?
I think it was around 1847.
I think you're right. I think you're right.
Hey,
It's why it's sad.
that's wild sad, isn't it? I know.
Because it was true.
Aye. Aye.
You know.
Aye.
Struggled in vain, a meal to scratch from their foul and rotting potato pits, with lingering death in its throes. Ate seaweed from the rocks, nettles from the hedgerows, and grass to ease their pain, while the English landlords and their slaves shipped out our native grain. I don't think I could write it.
Could you not?
Maybe. You were in the midst of it, you
Aye.
see.
Aye.
You were part of it.
Aye. Aye. Aye.
The potato blight was not enough to make the famine great, nor was it yet the wrath of God upon the rebels' fate, which was then the story the lords of powers did relate, shrouded in hypocrisy, scorn, and bloody hate. In honest light, the potato blight did serve them well to provide a welcome screen for genocide. That's good, you know. I'm glad I wrote that.
Aye.
But there's a time in your life that you do something that
Aye.
maybe might be something that you hate, or it might be, but somewhere you have to get. It's like you're implanted in yourself on that period.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
isn't that right?
That's exactly right.
See, that was a big poem, you know. There. And lie in graves unmarked, through hunger and hardship, death, disease, and coffinship. Enough survived to embark upon that perilous and audacious trip to America, the United States, and regenerated the Irish race, who worked and enriched their adopted land and did credit to their own. For genocide. Millions perished and lie in graves unmarked. through hunger, hardship, death, disease, and covenantship. Enough survived to embark upon that perilous and audacious trip to America, the United States, and regenerated the Irish race, who worked and enriched their adopted land and did credit to their own. Isn't that good? The Great Famine. There must have been, it was terrible.
I know.
At times, just terrible. The lush green fields of our stolen lands made sheep and cattle fat, grew rich and high, the scene to adorn with bright and yellow Irish corn. And our fiercely guarded rivers teemed with forbidden fish, whilst the wasted bodies of the dispossessed struggled in vain a meal to scratch from their foul and rotting potato patch. With lingering death in its throes, ate seaweed from the rocks, nettles from the hedgerows, and grass to ease their pain, while the English landlords and their slaves shipped out our native grain. I think that's... You see, that was true, Susan.
I know. I know.
The potato blight was not enough to make the famine great, nor was it yet the wrath of God upon the rebels' fate, which was then the story the lords of power did relate, shrouded in hypocrisy, scorn, and bloody hate. In honest light, the potato blight did serve them well to provide a welcome screen for genocide. That's so good, you know.
I know.
I must have been good, like when I was young.
Aye, you were.
To be able
To write that. Of
to
course
write
you
that.
were. Not everyone can write like that.